everyday dedication. You gotta wake up every day and be great on purpose.
You gotta almost become like obsessed with it. Like if you're not obsessed with your goal, you're not gonna get it.
But you gotta claim it. You gotta claim it. You gotta go after it, and you gotta put the work in. You gotta stay dedicated. You gotta stay consistent.
But it cannot be that you're having fun and doing all these things all of the time, but not investing in your health.
But bro, what we talking about though?
He gonna say the topic and we gonna flow from it.
Alright.
So go to Drake first. This guy.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We back.
Yeah.
Episode 16.
Is it 16?
I have no idea.
I've been lost. We need to stop even saying the number. Just
Right.
say this is.
I put the videos up every week. It's episode 16.
Well, you know it's sick. You put them up. We don't. Mr. Super Admin.
Well, if you would help, then maybe
You got all the footage.
it wouldn't just be me. Fuck.
I can't do
You gonna
this.
cloud? You gonna send it to the cloud?
I can't work
You
under
gonna
these
send it to the cloud?
conditions. I can't work under these conditions, bruh.
Nigga, man.
Mr. Cape X-Men.
Hey, listen, don't bring your gorilla shit over here, bro.
Control everything.
Don't bring your gorilla
Mr.
shit
Leader.
over here.
Mr. Master Leader.
You are a leader.
Right. Center of the table.
What's
head
up?
of the
What's
table.
up? What's up? We back. Episode 16. Live. We gonna
On a
introduce
Friday night, not Saturday.
we gonna introduce the usual suspects.
Y'all pre-gaming.
Margarita Day.
We gonna start from this side.
Yo, what's up? It's Javon Jackson, PR Fitness Camp. No shade, straight facts, baby. Let's get it.
Ooh, that's something new.
Hold up, me.
That's something new.
Hold on.
That's something new.
Hold on.
Oh, got the shade man,
Yeah, that's me!
I'm done. I don't know. That's not up for tonight.
Right. These niggas coming up with something new. I gotta go home and think about some shit.
What's up, man? It's C Marty Fit, Mr. Less Brunches, More Crunches, Mr. Less Netflix and More Deadlifts. Let's get it.
Ooh.
Mr.
Everybody.
Fit Fanatic. My name is Jeff, Fit Fanatic.
J-Ho, Fit Fanatic.
KJ Fitness warm-up crew.
There it goes. Another thing broke. It's fine.
Oh, that was it?
They ain't hear you, bro. They ain't hear you, bro.
Before you go, let me just grab my phone.
They ain't hear you.
I'm not going nowhere.
I'm just saying.
I said I ain't going nowhere.
They didn't hear you.
Before you.
I'm not going nowhere.
They didn't hear
Why
you.
this nigga so aggressive tonight, man?
It's Friday.
He just did shoulders. That's why he got his arms.
Oh yeah, that's what it
They
is.
just did
Arms out here.
He got a little workout
Yeah.
pump going
Got a little
on.
pump going on.
Pump.
Got a little pump.
They say you don't really work out. You just yell.
I know that's the word on the
They
street.
say you
I
just
know.
yell.
They
bro.
can pull up.
They
They can pull up.
When
When I say pull up, don't say nothing. Stop talking. Don't even say nothing. Pull up. Pull up.
They said all I
Your
do.
boyfriend can't even do a pull up. Like I
say
said, so
only-
pull up.
They said all I do is cardio.
That's it.
They said all he do is hip hop.
And all that
he
do is train streets. I'm done. They gonna watch this. They gonna watch it too. I'm done. Come on. Let's get this thing started. Now y'all want Friday night energy?
Man, what's the topic,
I'm
man?
crying, bro.
What's the topic, bro?
Look.
What is this?
What's the topic, man?
What is this?
Hey, first topic of the day
Yeah.
is setting realistic goals. Realistic goals. No more of that, especially this is mainly for the beginners, the ones that's just getting into fitness. Don't come your first day you saying, I want to lose 100 pounds. Learn how to lose 1 pound first. Don't come in here and say, I want to eat healthy for 4 to 5 months. Learn to eat healthy for 1 month, 1 week first, then 1 month. Gradually increase your time. Stop making these big goals because, and then when you set a big goal and then you don't get nowhere near it, you already think you're a failure. You know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all already down on yourself because y'all setting these big goals and then y'all still 70 pounds away from your goal and then you think you're a failure because you've been training for 2 years. Try to be realistic with your goals, man. Figure out what it is what you want to do. Do you want to work out because you want more energy? Do you want to work out to be more healthy because your family got a lot of like diabetes, you got a lot of disease in your family? Do you want to work out to lose weight? Do you want to work out to gain weight? Like figure out what it is you want to do. Find the proper training that you want to do. Something that you will enjoy doing, that you will be consistent in doing. That you're not just doing because it feel like you're forced and it's mandatory to go. Like, oh, I got to go to my trainer again today. Dad, it's 6 o'clock. I really don't feel like going. You need to find something where you're excited to go. The last thing, like find an accountability partner. Find somebody that will consistently help push you towards your goal. And like y'all checking on each other. Hey girl, did you send me your meals today?
Why you gotta look at me and say, hey, girl?
Because I'm talking. Hey girl, did you send me your water pics? Did you send me your food pics for the day?
Because he
did you get
trains
your workout? Because you see train strippers. But now, like all jokes aside, seriously, like I said in the beginning, like set realistic goals, some that are like really attainable.
Strip man.
Yeah, I'm leaving the podcast.
I'm done, man.
Why you sound like Barry White?
I don't know. This is all right. We ain't doing this no more. Right. They could have sworn before this joint started. Everybody, I'm tired. I want to go home. Now they got all this energy.
But look, to talk about what you just said, it's definitely good to. It's good to think big, but in your big dreams and your big hopes, break down your goals, make them smaller. That way they're more attainable. A lot of people feed off of positivity, and once you complete or accomplish a goal, that makes you feel good about the fact that you actually started something and you actually finished it. So you use that motivation to take it into the next goal, and use that motivation to take it into the next one, and then into the next one. That way you can just ride that wave until you get to your ultimate goal. So I definitely agree with that, and it makes it much easier too, as opposed to being here and then being here and then being here. Finish here, then go to here, finish here, and then go to here, finish here.
Like one little trick that I was just thinking about. So I know Jamon's doing a challenge, fit into a dress challenge.
Yeah, get into it.
Get into a dress. Would you say buy a dress that's 2 or 3 sizes too small, hang it up, but you got 60 days to complete it. How about start with like a goal like that? Have some clothes that's in your closet that's too small that you used to be able to fit into, and have that as a goal for your first goal instead of putting a pound weight on your goal. How about you say, all right, my first goal is to fit into this dress. Haven't worn this dress in over a year. Let me fit into this dress. Or I have a belt that was too small. I had to buy a new belt. I'm gonna keep working until I can fit that old belt again. Like those are the small goals that we're talking about before you start to try to accomplish them big goals.
And then in doing it, make sure like if you are doing something like a dress or a belt, whatever the case is, make it visible. Make it something that you have to walk past and see every single day, so that it stays on your mind that this is my goal. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. Because if you just grab it and put it in the back of the closet, you may not ever see it again. You know what I mean?
Hang it up on your refrigerator.
You can do that. Like, I still got stuff in my closet I bought last year that I haven't even worn yet because I keep forgetting that it's actually even in my closet. Put it out so that it can be right in front of your face. So you have no excuse. You have to face that every single day. And you have no excuse to do what you need to do to reach that goal.
Alright, I want to come at it from like 2 different point of views. Is the first part of the realistic goal, the first part of the word is real. Y'all need to make sure y'all have real goals, because one thing that I see a lot of people doing is y'all try to emulate people that don't have real bodies. So the first part of a realistic goal is have a real goal. You compare yourself to somebody who had $10,000 worth of surgery. You know what I'm saying? You compare yourself to somebody who's on a whole different type of doctor or prescribed program or something like that. So their bodies aren't even real. Their ass ain't real. Their stomach ain't real. Their SpongeBob shoulders ain't real. Like they boyfriend ain't real. Like ain't none of their whole life real. You know what I'm saying? So y'all compare yourself to somebody who's not even real, and y'all talking down to yourselves and getting discouraged about comparing yourself to somebody who's once again not even real in the first place. So one, have real goals, a real person that you can actually really look up to. Second thing is when it comes to realistic goals. The reason why most of y'all goals aren't realistic is because y'all don't give yourselves a real time frame. You know what I'm saying? You book your vacation, let's say 9 months from now, but you book your trainer 30 days before your vacation. Do this. When you on Expedia.com or Hotwire.com or whatever, as soon as you press book flight, book hotel, your next book should be trainer.
But some of them book they vacations like a month before. That's why they.
So y'all whole lives messed up.
That's why they're in a rush to get to the gym. Seriously, like people will book a vacation, then they'll have another one right after that vacation. It's like you ain't never gonna get right. It's like,
well, if you know you got vacation, then you know how you have a year-round training. Then you know how I put it to you like this. We all know when our birthdays are. Your birthday didn't creep up on you. From the time you had your 29th birthday, you knew a year from now your 30th birthday was coming. Your birthday didn't creep up on you. You knew 12 months from now and you having another birthday. So why are you contacting us a month before your birthday vacation? Like, come on, the reason why y'all have unrealistic goals because y'all don't give yourself a realistic time frame. If you give yourself 9, 8, 7, even 6 months to reach your goal, you might actually accomplish it. But when you try to fit 9 months worth of goals in 30 days,
and like I said, be visual with it. You know, most of us have Instagram accounts, and fitness is huge on Instagram. I'm sure we all have fitness people that inspire us that we follow. So I would say follow instead of following Lauren London and looking at her pics in Cali and watching what's the dude from the Empire. That's instead of watching.
I'm not even gonna get on that.
Instead of looking at the shade room and all that, and then them stories. All right. Anyway, look at somebody who's made a transformation, who's lost weight, who's been in your shoes, who has maybe you know they had a transformation picture with 4 different pictures, like 4 different levels of their process. You know what I mean? Look at stuff like that. Put positivity in your ears, because if you see it and you always put it in your ears, put it in your eyes, you're gonna always think about that. You know what I mean? So try to like me with YouTube. I'm always looking at business stuff. And that's what's on my mind. That's why I'm always trying to level up. You know, whatever you do, try to make it fitness related. If you're on Instagram, always look at fitness stuff.
I'm a firm believer in the fact that, you know, whatever you put in is what's going to come out, right? And I mean, like, so, like you said, like, if you're constantly looking at the negative stuff or looking at these people that are fake, then, you know, that's what's going to come out of you. That's what you're going to desire. That's what you're going to want. That's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to be around. I definitely 100% agree with you when you say, look at the people that, you know, you had these transformation pictures. Those are the people that really matter. And I don't want to say nobody else matters, but those are the people that, to me, really matter. Those are the people that I want to follow. Those are the people that I want to see, because I want to know, like, this person really put the hard work in to get to where they wanted to go. And that, in turn, all that does is just continue to add fuel to my fire, because it's very hard. It's very hard to be self-motivated all the time. Right. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to pull motivation from just different things, and that's definitely something that I use to pull motivation from when I'm in a funk and I feel like, you know, I need to step it up. Well, look at this person. She's 300 pounds, but she's in here trying to, you know, get down to get to where she needs to be. So that helps carry me.
Because I've had women and men like look at people they admire on Instagram like, I'll never look like that. You know what I mean? So don't look at them people.
Attitude.
If something's gonna make you feel like that, don't look at that. You know, look at something that's going to be positive. I mean, and that might not motivate you at all. Looking on Instagram, you might need something else to motivate you.
That's true.
You might need music, or you know, maybe whatever. Find something, put some positivity in your ears, something that's going to drive you. And don't listen to those people. It's always going to be somebody around you that's trying to stop you from that level up. And don't listen to them.
I would also say is understand that there are other goals other than just losing weight. Like, there are many other goals. There is, I want to get stronger. I want to lose inches. I want to be able to go up my steps without being out of breath. I want to be able to run a mile under 16 minutes. I mean, I'm saying there's our 100 fitness goals here. Losing weight isn't the only fitness goal out here. Talk about fitness goals. Taj just walked in this goddamn podcast. But there are many other goals other than just losing weight. So, you know what I'm saying? Have other goals. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to do 10 push-ups, but you can only do 1 right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't get stuck on the actual scale like you were saying. There's more fitness goals than just the scale, the number on the scale.
Yeah. And instead of you always saying, I want to look like her, your goal should be for other females to say, I want to look like you. Like, that should be your goal in the day. Create your own body so that other females will look at you and be like, oh, look at her body, I want to look like her, instead of trying to make your body like somebody else's. How about you lead by example? You be the temple, and you know what I'm saying, you lead by example and hold everybody else accountable by looking at you and the work that you put in.
Rocking with that.
Speaking of the scale, I would say don't. It's cool. Y'all got it. Say everything I need to say. Yeah, don't worry about the scale so much. If you want to permanently lose weight, gain muscle, whatever your goal is, it's a process. You have to train your body to get used to losing weight, or train your body to get used to building muscle. So the scale might not say what you want to say, what you want it to say, but that doesn't mean you're not making progress. Like, you can be 189 pounds 1 week, and then 3 weeks later still be 189 pounds, but you lost 3 inches, and your body fat percentage went down 4%.
You go hold a plank for a minute longer.
That's a big jump. Like, that's a big accomplishment. Like, don't get caught up on the scale. Like, the weight will drop. Like you'll get the reward that you want as long as you stick with the process. But don't worry about the scale. That scale, it throws so many people off. I've seen people quit because of the scale. You know, don't get frustrated because of that. If you're doing the right stuff, it's gonna pay off.
Yeah, and that's when I always do my consultations in the beginning. That's one of the first things I ask. I'm like, short-term goals, long-term goals. Are you more focused on the scale or your appearance? That's the last question I always ask them. I ask them. I say, you more worried about the scale or the appearance? They be like, well, I really want the number on the scale to go down. I was like, all right, cool. Say if you did end up dropping 20 pounds, but your body not where it's at. But then or on the other side, your body where it's at, but the scale only moved 5 pounds. What body do you want? Well, I want the body that I look the best in. All right, then you're not worried about the scale. So I gotta get into their mind. They don't really understand the logic behind that. You know what I'm saying? They look at scale, look better, body is more fit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they looking at it.
Once again, going back to what Chris said a few weeks ago, is that when guys are at the beach or at the pool or whatever, we don't say, oh, she's 200, oh, she's 230, oh, she's 140. No, it's, she got a nice body. We don't know what you weigh. You know what I'm saying? So the number on the scale means absolutely zero. You know what I'm saying? How do you look? That's what matters. We not pointing out, like, this ain't like 6 play, we step on the scale, we gotta guess your weight. Like, we're not playing that game.
You look good. You look good. Step on the scale real quick.
Exactly.
159
it's
pounds.
nothing like that. It's not like we really don't even care about the weight. It's about how you look, how your curves look. Are you fit? Not your exact number on the scale. Like, we don't even care about that. Exactly.
And you're healthier through
your skin glowing. Come on, man.
But they say King Dre Fitness say, they gotta weigh me before I get on the plane.
Well, yeah,
that's a whole other group of chicks. That's a whole other group of chicks right there. That's the plan, because I'm trying to make it there. I'm trying to make it to my destination. And I ain't trying to have you the reason why I don't make it. And the plane.
Nose dive.
I was trying to get it out. Look, plane on hydraulics. Plane hydraulic. Up, down.
Plane gonna be flying like Denzel Washington in flight. About to crash.
Right.
No, but one thing that I want you all to understand in the process of losing weight, if you're lifting how you should be as you're trying to lift weight, at some point you have to understand that you're going to be putting muscle mass on as well. So sometimes when it seems like the scale isn't moving, when you check your dress sizes and your dress sizes are, they're not fitting the same, or your pants aren't fitting the same, understand that you've put on some muscle as well as lost some fat. So if I put on 2 pounds of muscle but lose 2 pounds of fat, I'm still going to be the same weight, but I'm going to look differently because muscle is more like this, whereas fat is more like this.
You see Jello, you got Jello. Fat is that Jello. You do touching that thing jiggling.
Bread pudding.
Stomach Jello.
Nah, flubber.
Blugger.
The Michelin man.
Blugger.
Michelin
Look like a Michelin man.
like Play-Doh.
Nah, but look.
Sink in, come out and come back out.
And trampoline.
Right.
But one comparison that I want to see this guy to talk. I'm trying to bring it back to a serious conversation.
Black Panther made that.
Jump squat
or your stomach.
Oh, stop.
Hey, you ever seen the little footage of when she was like this? You ain't seen that time she was traveling? She was moving, bro. She was moving.
You got Sky Zone stomach.
We went from serious.
Yo, man, she's
to the straight to snap.
Hey, yo. Oh, man.
Sky Zone.
Alright, so look, I'm gonna take the lead and bring this back.
Please.
I'm gonna bring this back right quick.
And bring Chris back too.
Hey. Dog.
Yeah, son.
Dog. This nigga threw him in my trash can, bro. What the fuck? I gotta dump that shit now, bro. Does a Fitalk cover my trash can? Is this in the miscellaneous expense category?
We gonna look at some reimbursement.
No bullshit. Hey, but look though, to bring this thing back, to serious talk. Back to realistic goals. Like, y'all can't once again expect your body to lose all this dramatic amount of weight or inches in 2 weeks and 30 days. To bring it to the analogy with sports, like, the New England Patriots didn't win a Super Bowl in one game. Like, it's a season. They had a 16-game season, a 3-game playoff. The Warriors didn't win the championship in one game. They played 82 games. It's a season. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through the process. You just can't skip to the ending. You got to be willing to fight through the process.
And they took some losses in that process.
Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you really gotta forget that goal and just embrace the process. You got
The process. Yes.
They had games where they didn't feel like playing.
Yeah.
They had plane rides they ain't feel like going on. You know what I mean? So any type of process is going to be ups and downs. Yes, sir.
The next one. All right, so the next topic we came across is, we always talked about people that's having good transitions and stuff like that, transformations and stuff. But what about the females that are not having good transformations? The females that are eating healthy, eating what they're supposed to do, like you say, eat their broccoli and not the pizza.
That was
You know what I'm saying? They on the outside of the aisles and not the inside of the aisles. They drinking their water like they're supposed to. They're in the gym 4 to 5 times a week, getting their cardio in, but their body is not changing. They're not achieving their fitness goals. Like, what type of advice would you give somebody like that who's down, who's getting frustrated? Like, they're literally doing everything they're supposed to do. They've been training for 3, 4, 5 months. So what type of advice would you give somebody like that?
I would say, man, don't hang your head, like, don't give up, because giving up is just going to set you back. I mean, it's going to take you in the wrong direction. You got to keep going, because if you stop, you just think about it. All those calories that you're burning, all that weight that you are keeping off of you at that point in time, that stuff is just going to come back plus more. So don't give up. Like, keep going.
I would say just keep grinding. You might need to switch something up. Your body just adjusted to what you're doing. So you might need to go harder. You might need to change your meal plan. You might need to cut some carbs. You might need to eat more protein. You know, I mean,
Switch your workouts.
Switch your workouts, you know, maybe chill on cardio, focus on weights. Stop doing crunches all the time. As long as you're doing them more than bunches, then you're good. But yeah, try to, but switch it up, turn it up a notch. You might need to go a little harder. Maybe you need a rest day. Maybe you need 2 rest days because your body isn't recovering. I had people that was talking about they in the gym 7 days a week. And it's like, that's great. You burn a lot of calories. Your body has no chance to grow and recover. How is your muscle going to build if it never rests? You know?
Well, that's what they talk about the next time.
Alright, I'm gonna come from 2 different perspectives. One thing is that I know I've dealt with clients before is a lot of women are on birth control, and birth control directly affects your weight. You know what I'm saying? It will add weight on you. It will prevent you from losing weight. When you do lose weight, you take the birth control, you gain it back. Because I'm pretty sure y'all know a lot, and y'all know a lot
all
of women.
forms of birth control? Any different forms of it though? Like,
I think the shot. I don't know. I've never had birth control, so I don't know. You guys tell me. But I think the shot.
He said that like one of us.
I don't know.
Yeah, I had birth control.
Like, what type of you had? You shot you do the
Grown ass man. I never had it before.
He asked me like I don't fucking know.
I never had it before.
But I know that does affect your weight being on birth control, because a lot of girls were skinny and then they blew up off of birth control.
That's the shot.
The shot definitely has those problems.
The pill doesn't do that either.
I've never been on it. I don't know.
I've seen girls that have gotten on the shot.
Who brought it up?
To this point, you know what I'm saying?
You said what?
It's the background music.
I said
Listen.
I'm a poor reference in this.
Oh, no bullshit, right? No bullshit.
Let's 5 months my grade on.
Keep going.
And my second point was maybe you need to speak to an actual nutritionist, because you may have like put up a meal plan you found on YouTube or online, but maybe your blood type requires a certain type of food or a certain amount of food or something like that. So I would say go to a doctor, get some blood work done, and speak to an actual nutritionist that won't give you a general meal plan, but will give you one specifically for your blood type, your DNA, and your genetics. That could change it.
And like, I'm going to piggyback off of what Javon was saying. Like, okay, yeah, you've been in the gym, yeah, you be eating healthy, but at the end of the day, we still talking about health. So first of all of y'all need to be getting y'all yearly checkups, yearly physicals each year. You never know, because like I said, I had one client who, like I said, and this is who it was pertaining to, I'm not going to say any names, but she was doing everything she was supposed to be doing. She's sending me her meals every single day, drinking her water. I'm talking about working out hard, intensity is crazy, but it seemed like she just kept gaining weight. And then she ended up going to the doctors and found out that she had a disease. And what the disease, one of the symptoms of it is it caused you to gain weight uncontrollably. So like y'all need to continue to go to the doctors and figure out, especially if certain diseases running your family, figure out what your history of, like what's your family history. Tell them what your family history of. Get checked out, get some blood work done, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it might not be your work ethic. It might be something that you can't control. So go to the doctors, get y'all yearly checkup, man. You never know, you might got some other stuff too, but go ahead.
You was doing so good.
Man, he
So
was.
good.
Man, he was. He just he couldn't control it.
He couldn't help it.
And take your boyfriend too. They might need them more testosterone.
He just couldn't help it. He just couldn't help it. He can't help it. He got man boobs.
Maybe that's why he can't work out with us in the gym. He taking the same pills you taking.
He taking birth control?
Yeah. He thought they weight control. He thought they food suppressants. He thought they appetite suppressants.
He want to eat? He thought he gotta, that's how you gonna get a six pack?
Nah, because he was skinny and he heard that birth control make you gain weight. Stop, man. Come on, man. Stop.
At the same time, talking about diseases, there are diseases you can't control, you know, with fitness and bettering your health and everything.
I was talking about to be a trip.
I'm trying to be serious. I'm taking over the podcast, man. Yeah. All right, now we're going to talk about...
Keep talking, bro.
What's the next topic, man?
Hey,
It's like, man, I was just trying to be serious and they want to joke about it.
I'm laughing because of this nigga.
What kind of show? He got cracker box shoulders, Cracker Jack box
He
shoulders.
wasn't working out, he getting cramps. Look at you on your mission, that nigga's a right. Look, talking about he always getting cravings at night.
You and your boyfriend cycle linked up together. You know
Like,
what I'm
y'all
saying?
both eating ice cream together.
Yeah, you know.
He licking ice cream cone.
Y'all
Like I
best
said earlier, he
friends.
licked some weight.
Y'all best friends.
I wonder why you can't don't satisfy you in the bed.
Y'all in sync.
Stronger tongue. Alright, come on, man. Come on, man. Go. I can't. Oh, I'm trying to be serious today.
Y'all ready? I can switch it up. Alright, so look. Next topic. Bring this thing back to fitness, alright? So, what you say? Huh? Okay, cool. Are we good? Alright, so a question was, I'm saying, how many calories a day should I eat? And this is the best way that I can explain this. You know what I'm saying? You want to put yourself through an experiment. I would say for, y'all good?
I'm good, bro.
Alright, so to find out how, okay, so the first thing is you want to find your calorie maintenance level. So how many calories should you eat to lose weight, maintain, and also to gain weight? So what I would say was put yourself through a 14-day experiment. So you need a meal plan for this. Let's say you have a 1,500 calorie meal plan, okay? So you want to eat the same amount of food, the same amount of calories every single day, okay? Now, after that 14 days or 2 weeks, weigh yourself. So weigh yourself at the beginning and then at the end of the 14 weeks. If you've lost weight, then that tells you that, you know what I'm saying, you're in a calorie deficit. If you're maintaining weight, then that means that 1,500 calories is your maintenance weight. If you're gaining weight, then that means you're eating at a surplus. So now you can adjust, you know what I'm saying, your calories based on that. Because most people either don't have a Fitbit or you don't have it on 24/7 to figure out how many calories you burn every single day. So put yourself through an experiment. Once again, get on a 1,500 or 2,000 calorie meal plan. Try to stick to that every single day for 14 days. And then at the end of the 14 days, weigh yourself. Either you gain weight, lost weight, or you maintain. And if you lost weight, that means you're at a calorie deficit. If you maintain, then that is your calorie maintenance. If you gain weight, then you're at a calorie surplus. And then you can adjust the numbers depending on what your goal is for your fitness level. And that's how you can determine how many calories you should have every day.
Alright, so we're gonna close this one out with one thing that we want, you know, you all to take away from this episode and try to apply it to your everyday life, you know, going forward, and you know, as far as your mindset and your mentality. Let me start this way. Yeah, we'll start this way.
So that's good thing he just talked about that mindset. So like, what I would like to leave y'all with is always remember, man, fitness starts in your mind. If you train it correctly, your body sure will follow.
the thing that I want to leave y'all with is, when you all set goals, do something to make these things visible or tangible. Even if it's something, I want to own my house. Well, go get a picture of a house that's something similar to what you want. Or, some of you all do it. You see the bodies. We just want you to, if you want to emulate something, emulate the real bodies and the people that actually put the work in, as opposed to the fake bodies. But get something visual, put it in front of your face, make sure that you put it somewhere so that you can see it every single day. And it doesn't have to be fitness, it can be any type of a goal that you want. I know with me, I have flashcards at home, posted all around, so that when I'm walking somewhere, I can see, okay, boom, consistency is key. This year I'm trying to work on being more consistent with whatever it is that I'm doing. With anything, just make sure it's visible so that you can see it and keep it constantly on your mind, so that you can always be thinking about how you can achieve that goal or get to that goal.
I was gonna say, keep positivity in your ears. The more you keep positivity in your ears, that's gonna push you towards your goal. Like, it's gonna keep you motivated. And another thing that should keep you motivated is the fact that you aren't where you want to be. Like, if you aren't where you want to be, why are you chilling? What are you chilling for? Why are you comfortable? If you want to be somewhere and you're not there, it should bother you, and you should want to do something about it. Because if you don't, that means you're cool where you are. Like, you're cool with it, and that's fine. But don't come up to me complaining that you aren't where you want to be.
My thing is, life is a process, and you need to enjoy the process. Understand that losing weight is a process, winning a championship sports game is a process, looking for a house is a process. You don't graduate from college on your first day in class. I'm saying everything in life is a process, and you gotta understand that and enjoy that process. Really take it in, enjoy the process. The more you enjoy it, the easier it will be. If it's a process you're fighting and you're dreading it every single day, it's gonna make it harder and harder and harder. So understand this is a process and enjoy it. It's life. Fitalk.
Get it!
Fitalk.
Go! I said we go!
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh like shit at this episode, dog.
Y'all gotta need it, bro.
I got something for you, this nigga. He can't even do a push-up with his shirt on.
I
He
have
got
a lot of shit with my shirt on, baby.
It's marketing 101, baby.
fact, right?
Great marketing.